What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Games Carget, and today we are back in at Greenville with another update. Finally, the Christmas winter update is here, and let's go through everything that was added. So first off, a new quick dollar building has finally finished construction, and it has been added. That's what I'm standing in front of right here. It's basically just a dollar store. The Greenville Junction was completely redone with a new Verwire and Heaner store. They were all revamped. There was a live snow event, but I wasn't on to catch that, but I will show you guys the new intro screen for the winter update. House customization has been added now, so you can change the wall color and roof color of the house you claim, and you can also add roommates to your house. Now during the Christmas and while there's snow on your roof, you can't change the color of the roof, but you can change the color of the house itself. Along with that, if you get hit by a car going above 10 miles per hour or jump out of a car going 10 miles per hour, you will get ragdolled, which basically means you'll fall over and be in a weird position. I'll show you guys what I mean by that, but it's pretty hard to describe it. 53 new cars have been added, and I'll go over all of those. 75 new wheels have been added to the tire shop. There's now 5 more car slots for those who have the extra storage pass. There's now sports mode on mobile, and you also, the time command for private servers was now fixed. So in the previous update, since GVPS was added, which is an interactable job, you couldn't change the time in the server, but now if you activate the time command, your GVPS earnings will be halved, which means you'll get $50 per mail delivery. Along with that, like I said, new title screen, cars with pop-up headlights are also now animated, so when you turn on the headlight, the headlights pop up. It's like animated now instead of just like coming up, so it's pretty cool. Handcuffs now work. New road flares were added to emergency services, and new particles for popped tires or crash effects were also added. So quite a bit was added in this update. A lot of that, I don't even know what I was talking about. I was just kind of reading what was in the Greenville Discord server. But let's start here at Quick Dollar. So obviously, since this thing is meant to resemble Dollar Tree, of course, the theme of this thing is green. So you can see the Quick Dollar up there. And then it's basically like every other store in Greenville. So you have these multicolored boxes all around the aisles. It's not anything too special, but it's a pretty cool store. And then over here you have like plushes or whatever. I don't believe this job is interactable yet. One of the new jobs is interactable, but I'm not sure which one it is. I think this one in the next update will become interactable, but for right now it's not. But that's a pretty cool building here. Now I'm gonna show you guys the ragdoll feature. So this is one of the new cars. This is the M3 that was added, so pretty sick. So if you jump out of your car, oops, okay, that didn't work. No, don't drive away, don't drive away, don't. Okay. Well, bye-bye. Anyways, if you drive away, if you jump out of your car when it's going over 10, you can see like ragdoll onto the ground. It's pretty cool. It doesn't really serve too much of a purpose, but it looks cool. And I can't really show you guys the wheels too much, because I have no idea which new wheels were added, but you can see these are all of the wheels. You guys can probably decide which ones were added and which ones were already in the game, but honestly I have no idea. Holy moly. So there you go. Alright, so now let's head over to the Greenville Junction, and see what's over there. Now, I probably will be doing a review on this M3, but this thing is so fun to drive. Now, I saw this thing early in an OG VRP server. A dev was driving this thing around probably 5 months ago, 6 months ago, so it was quite a while ago. So I already got kind of a sneak peek on this thing, not an official sneak peek, but Dev was driving around in Greenville. But now actually driving it myself, it's pretty awesome to drive. Now this thing is super easy to drift. I have the Roblox drive version. The all-weather version play isn't as fun, but this thing is so easy to drift. It's honestly ridiculous. And you can see all around the map here, you have the snow all over the ground and stuff like that, so it honestly is a super fun and super exciting update. And I'll show you guys the Christmas decorations that were added to the house, and the new house customization feature, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, it doesn't really serve too much of a purpose. It just kind of makes your house look cooler. It's not like blocks work, but it's still pretty cool. You can see this is the new revamped Verwire store. So, you have a whole bunch of different brands. Sea Owl, Conan, Pear. Those are iPads. More Pear Packs, Pearbook Pros, Pearphone TX, Noodle, Doors, more Pear phones, boxes, and then here's an office. That's the back entrance. Another office. And then over here is just a bathroom. So pretty good looking store. Definitely a lot of effort put into this compared to the old one. The old one was just tiny. And then the Heener G store here. So this is basically like, I don't even know, I've never even been in the store. I guess this is kind of like a smoothie store. Yeah, it looks like a smoothie store. Just like come in, go for a smoothie, and get on your way. That's pretty sick. Yeah, so it's basically just like a drink store. So that's pretty cool, like a boba store and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Now let's hop into what do I want to drive? What do I want to drive? What do I want to drive? Let's hop into the Mercedes GLS 63 AMG. We already have the normal GLSs, the 580 and the 450. We also have this 600 Maybach, but the GLS 63 AMG was never added, and now we have it in Greenville. Along with that, cars like the new Audi RS6, we have the RSQ8 finally. We got a revamp of the the 6 Series Audis and the Q8. I think it was in the last update, but they finally added the RS models, which I definitely like more than standard models. We also have the new Audi Q7, we have the Audi A3, S3, and RS3, so there's a lot of new cars, especially Audis, that were added. So now when you claim your house, you have 3 different options. Obviously, you can open the garage, you can lock and unlock it, or you can customize it. So you can see if I want my house to be red, I can change the house color to red, which is pretty sick. I can't change the roof color yet because my roof is snowed in, they say. But if I wanted to add a roommate too, I could just type in their name, and then they would be added to my house, and they have the same access I have, opening the garage, locking and unlocking the door. And I'm not sure if they have the customization option, and then to sell your house, you just obviously hit sell house. So it's a pretty small feature, but it definitely adds to the realism of the game. And you can see all around the house you have Christmas lights, so all over the roof you have this light up snowman and then this real-ish snowman. You also have lights on the ground here and these light up deer. The heads did move on one of the other houses, but I'm not sure which house. Another light up snowman, you have a wreath on the door, and then inside you can see you have a little Christmas tree here, and that probably is about it for the Christmas decorations. The lights come all the way into the back here, so the attention to detail on the Christmas decorations is definitely very, very high. And let me just check real quick, but I believe that's it for all of the features. I'll probably show you guys WSP later. Alrighty, so I'm here back at the dealership. You can see all of the Christmas lights and snowflakes and decorations all around the map. I'm gonna change the time to 8 real quick. And the wreath above the dealership door, little Christmas tree, and a snowflake right above there. But the new cars that were added, there's a lot of them. I'm not sure what all of these cars are. I don't know if these are real or fictionalized. I didn't buy any of these yet, but they seem pretty cool. And then the Ford Crown Victoria was completely revamped. I don't know what that is. That's not the Crown Vic. Lexus RX 350. This is the Crown Vic. And then newer Crown Vic. Revamped Tesla Model S across the board, every model. You also have the Ferrari FF, Nissan 370Z, BMW M2, and then here are all of my favorite cars. So this is the Audi Q7, the Audi RS6 Avant, and the Audi RSQ8, along with the BMW M4 and BMW M3. So for the Q7 and SQ7, you have quite a few different trims available, and they range from the cheapest $62,000 to $94,000. The RS6, you have two different trims, $119,000 to $124,000. The RSQ8, $123,000 to $129,000. The BMW M4, $104,000 to $112,000. The M3, $101,000 to $109,000. And then the GLS 63 AMG from $133,000 to $137,000. I personally think the non-night pack looks better, but that's just my opinion. And then you have the Toyota Century, I think that's what this is. I'm not really too sure, but I think this is the Toyota Century. It's very, very expensive. Another revamped RAV4, and this is the new RS3, which I think looks absolutely incredible. You have the RS3 hatchback here, and then you have the normal A3 and S3 in hatchback form too. The new Tesla Model S was completely revamped along with the other Tesla Model S's. 2022 Civic was added, 2022 Mitsubishi Outlander, 2022 Genesis GV70, 2022 Genesis G70. You have a 2022 Land Rover Vogue, revamped Hyundai Sonata, and then the 2022 Toyota Corolla Cross. So all super sick cars. I actually own this L front wheel drive version of the Corolla Cross. It's pretty sick. And you guys can hear the new dealership music too, the Christmas dealership music, so it's kind of like Christmassy and like the old Christmas and the old music theme, but now let me show you guys WSP. So this is honestly just super small, but the new things that were added, the handcuffs now work, which I have no one to test it on, but I would like to test that. I think pepper spray works too now. Like if you pepper spray a criminal, they ragdoll or whatever. You have spike strips, but those were already in the game. I think the flashlight was already in the game too, but I'm not really sure. And then now you have road flares, which actually saw someone use this in an OG VRP session today, actually, the day I'm recording this video. So that is pretty cool. They're actually super bright, which you wouldn't really expect from. I guess you kind of would expect them, but you can definitely see them from far away. I think that's about it though. So if you guys enjoyed this update video, I definitely will be making more videos on the update. Greenville car views, comparisons, most detailed car in Greenville, anything you guys want to see, drop that in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.